First, I would say we absolutely need collaboration, and this is the spirit of those sustainable construction talks that we have had around the world multiple times. We have seen that we need a better execution, better implementation, more enablers, and collaboration is at the core of all that. So truly, collaboration is of the essence going forward. Second, I also believe that we need indeed a good narrative, a good storytelling. It's lacking. We need to measure more, to document before, after, what are the benefits in terms of health, in terms of well-being, in terms of productivity, in an office when you have the right visual light, in terms of acoustic, when you have a classroom with better acoustic, better teacher, better education for the kids. So more documentation, more storytelling is needed in terms of how we move forward in order to convince also to have the right regulation. The other piece I would mention in the narrative is that truly we need to raise the awareness of what sustainable construction can bring to the people and to the planet. I'm absolutely amazed in all the discussions I can have around the world with politicians, regulations, different countries, that there is a true big gap in terms of understanding what construction, sustainable construction bring, 37% of the CO2 emissions that we can drop, how much energy you can save, what is the well-being you can bring to the people, and there is a huge gap. So I think awareness is extremely important. Sustainable construction is at the crossroads of social issues, purchasing power. You mentioned the IMF report in your introduction. Affordability is absolutely a disaster today around the world. So we leave to the new generation no housing, not a good environment and planet, and sometimes, like in France, a huge public debt. So social topic, economic topic. Of course, energy crisis, 45%, 40% of the energy is spent in public and private buildings. It's a matter of sovereignty, if not energy efficiency, sovereignty for the countries that don't have oversupply of energy, and of course, climate. I think all of us, when we are convinced, and we are, we need to lead. So I would strongly encourage you to be leaders in your field, whether it's academic, whether it's think tank, whether it's advocacy, whether it's private sector. We need to innovate because there are plenty of ideas in terms of technology, innovation, and the positive thing about sustainable construction, the technical solutions do exist. It's a matter of scale, but they do exist. That's a very, very strong starting point. So let's continue to lead and to be the ambassador of all this. I think we need indeed to think long term. If I take the example of France, we know that governments come and go. We had the 3 just in the last 6 months. It comes and goes, and it will come and go elsewhere in the world. Sustainability, carbon neutrality is a 20, 30, 50 years topic. So if we are convinced, we need to invest for the long term, we need to innovate for the long term, we need to prepare for the next generation, and we have to lead. So let's think long term, be bold, but I think we have all the right ingredients to do that within the partnership of collaboration, public and private. So that's my best wish at the start of the year, to lead, to innovate, to be strong, to be bold, to raise the awareness, to have a strong narrative and a lot of good stories around the world, be it in the Western world or in emerging markets, in Asia, etc., and collaborate, because that's of the essence. So many thanks for all your time dedicated to this topic tonight, and let's hope for the best. We can truly make a huge impact for the people on sustainable construction and housing. It's a big, big topic for our societies, even for our democracies today. When we don't have affordable housing, when we don't have housing, we put our societies at risk. So many thanks for your energy and topics on that.